Hey guys, Adam Pine here. I'm going to be going over how to set up for the conventional deadlift today. The setup for the conventional deadlift is the most important part of the lift. When you set up properly, you're going to give yourself a really good chance to lift the most amount of weight possible. So we're going to start off by standing about an inch or two away from my shins touching the bar. I like to leave a little bit of room. So basically the bar is cutting the tongues of my shoes in half. And I like to start with my heels under my hips. So it's a fairly close stance, similar to a jumping stance. I'm going to keep my hands right by my sides, so right where they land right outside my hips. You don't want to go too far in, because then you're just going to run. Your hands are going to run into your legs as you lift it up. And you don't want to go too wide, because that's going to force you to lower your hips too much, and it's a bad leverage. So, hands right by your sides. You're going to do one hand over, one hand under. It doesn't matter which you decide to do. Just choose whichever is more comfortable. And from here, you're going to get really tight. So you're going to take a big breath of air into your lower back and brace your abs as hard as possible. You can do this at the top, or you can do this at the bottom. The important thing is that you brace extremely hard and create a lot of tension through your whole body. So from here, you're going to push your hips back to the wall behind you, creating a ton of tension in your hamstrings. So you're going to push your hips back, 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 and you won't be able to go any further back because your hamstrings are going to be tightened up. So at this point, what you want to do is grab the bar with the over-under grip, and you're going to pull the slack out, keeping your lats really tight. All right, so you're going to try, you can actually hear the click come out of the bar when I pull the slack. What you're going to try and do is bend this bar over your kneecaps, okay? And what actually happens is when it's light, the bar will actually float off the floor. And if it's pretty heavy, it'll just start bending. Either way, you're going to really load your lats up. And then from this point, you're going to use that to pull your chest up. And you notice my hips lower a bit as I do that. I'm not thinking about lowering my hips too much. I'm more thinking about pulling my chest up and then keeping that tension throughout my hamstrings as I'm pulling my chest up. So I have tension going through my whole body. So again, I'm going to push my hips back. I'm going to grab the bar. All the weight's on my heels. I'm going to pull my chest up as I pull the slack out, and then stand up through my heels and flex my glutes as hard as possible. Coming up is the easiest part. All you do is try and melt your heels to the floor. So just explosively push your heels into the ground. And then as the bar passes your thighs, just try and flex your glutes as hard as you possibly can, locking out as hard as you can.